Hi, this is Mrs. Knopf, and today we are going to continue in our method book on the trumpet with line 40, Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. So we're going to get started. We're going to look for patterns and see what we have. As always, we start with our treble clef at the beginning of each line. Then we have our 4/4 time signature. We have 4 beats in every measure, and the bottom number gives us the value of the whole note if we had one. So let's figure out the value of everything else. If we have a whole note that gets 4 beats, half of a whole is a half, and half of 4 is 2, so the half notes get 2 beats. And then half of a half is a quarter, half of 2 is 1, so all of the quarter notes get 1 beat, and that's as far as we need to go. So now we have all these quarters and half notes, and we're going to look for our pattern. So on the first line, we start with our open C, which is low, stay open for the G, go up to an A, back to a half note G. Then we're just coming down our scale. 2 Fs, 2 Es, 2 Ds, and a half note C. Now on the second line, we're going to do something a little bit different. We're going to come down our scale again, starting on the G, but we only go down to the D. So we have 2 Gs, 2 Fs, 2 Es, and a half note D. And then we repeat that pattern. The third line, I hope you noticed, it's exactly like the first line. So I'm going to have my metronome ready to go, and we are going to play through. Make sure that you start each note with a t sound and play as if you're playing a whole note, but let your tongue interrupt the airstream. So here we go. I'm going to slow that down just a bit. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. And that's it for Twinkle Twinkle Little Star on the trumpet. As I said, the first line and the third line are identical. So if you want to think about the form, this is ABA form. We would call the first line A because that's the first line. Our second line is quite different from the first line. So because it's different, we would call it the B. And then we come back to our A. So that's where we get our ABA form. I hope this has been helpful, and we'll see you next time.